Hey, it's Rusty. Thanks for tuning in to Burning Cereal. Well, I've done it again. If you remember the new wave induction cooktops that I said, if you're up at 2 a.m. watching infomercials, you're going to get hooked. And then I basically said the same thing about the Ninja blender. Well, it happened again. Now I have a solo stove. I don't know what I was thinking. We have a fire pit in our backyard. It's right there. The only problem is it shoots out a flame about this high and about that big around. And the only thing that it'll warm is the bugs that it attracts. So I saw this and I read about it. I watched some reviews on it. It looked pretty cool, so I pulled the trigger. Let's open this box up and see what 600 bucks will get you. All right. It came really well packaged. It was delivered by UPS. They set it down really nicely at my door. At least this they did. I'll show you the other box in a second. I don't think there's really any problems with anything on the inside. At Solo Stove, they do offer, it's almost like travel insurance. For like $5, they'll insure this thing, so it's no questions asked on damaged returns. So let's say somebody dropped this thing and it came all dented up. Normally you got to jump through a bunch of hoops. And since I've never dealt with Solo Stove before, I don't know what their return policy's like. I thought for $5, yeah, I'll wager it. So, opening up the box, wow. As usual, styrofoam. First thing I see is everything is encased in plastic. So let me set this on the ground and I'll pull it out and we'll see what's inside here. So this is what's inside the box. This is called the Backyard Bundle, and it comes with, from what I'm told, comes with a cover, comes with an ash screen, but let's open up. Let's see what we really get with it. This is the fire ring. It goes on top of the stove like this. Another bag. Inside of this bag is the ash screen. Cool little sticker. Join their perks program. This is the ash screen that sits on top. It's actually in two pieces so that you can remove this ring and tend to the fire that's inside. Pretty simple how to use your Solo Stove. Shows you step-by-step pictures. I'll definitely be reading that because I don't feel like catching myself on fire. Here's a little Ziploc bag inside this. It's quite obvious what this is. This is their cover. More stickers. Cover that goes over your stove. I won't be using that. I'll show you a picture of how I'm going to mount this. I won't be needing this cover. This box has what I believe to be are little handles that you can pull this lid off with. Maybe, if I can open it. That is exactly what these are. So you're going to take these devices. Man, they wrap everything really, really well. So let's go this way. Everything so far has been wrapped up very, very neatly. So you're going to take this, and when your lid is on top of the stove, you're going to actually utilize this to pick up the tops. That is those items. What else do we have in here? How to use your fire pit. Again, more detailed instructions. We'll definitely be reading that. I don't oh, you know what this is? This is kind of neat. More stickers. They really like the stickers. Oh, and that one's attached. This is actually a bag that you can set your whole stove in and carry it. So if you're going to travel with this, let's say that you're going to purchase one of these to go camping. Now you've got a fully self-contained bag. You can throw everything inside this bag. It's got nice handles on it. You can carry it around. Me personally, mine's going to be a permanent fixture, so I won't be needing that. I see more stickers. So this is the fire pit stand. So this is going to go on underneath the fire pit. This is, from what I've read, it's not really a necessity. It does keep it off the ground, stickers. Call me if you need stickers. More detailed instructions. So every package, every piece that comes with this has its own set of instructions to show you how to use each and every piece. That's kind of cool rather than one big, huge book. This particular device is to keep it up off of the ground. With the holes, it's going to generate more airflow into the bottom of it. And it's got grooves that it sits in. So this is everything that was in the main box. So again, a carry bag, the carrying or lifting devices for your ash catcher, your ash catcher itself, the fire ring, again, goes up here on the top, and your cover. Now, if you buy what they call the ultimate bundle, you're going to get all of this plus this other box. Now this box came a little destroyed from UPS. I don't know, they sat a dump truck on it or something, but they're just cooking utensils, basically. So let's see what comes inside of here. Well, that's got a cork on it, so that's going to be something sharp. I'm glad it had a cork on it because I grabbed the sharp end. I think that's everything in the box. That is everything in the box. Let's take a look at this first. Guess what's in the bag? I'll pause for a moment so that you can guess. Stickers. So, okay, I know what this is. So we made s'mores the other night at the house, and my fire pit outside, one person could make a s'more at a time, because I'm not kidding you, it's that big. So we wound up making them in the house. Well, they had this little part of this kit is these sticks that you can use to roast marshmallows, cook hot dogs. You know, can you use a hanger? Yeah. Can you use a wooden stick? Yeah. But I don't know. I wanted to buy everything in the bundle so I could see everything in the bundle and test everything in the bundle. These are pretty nice. Comes with 4 of them. I didn't know it came in a little carrying case. That's, you know, a nice surprise. Looks as though this just screws together. And one thing I did notice, that there are grooves. I don't know how well you're going to see it. There's a groove right here. And that is, I'm assuming, so you could set this and do that. So you can twist and turn your hot dog or marshmallow or whatever it is, and it just, I don't know, it's kind of a cool feature. Is it necessary? No, but who cares? It's there, and it's cool. So that is one of the things that was in here. The other thing that came in was this. Let me detach them. So this is what had the cork on it that I grabbed. I don't know if it's really that sharp. It is fairly sharp, actually. This is, I'm assuming it's a fire stoker, so that you can hit the logs inside. That's what it looks like to me. This appears to be, oh man, they got a lot of those stickers. This happens to be like a tong set, a giant tong set for moving your wood inside the fire so that you can grab wood, move it around. That's what this is. If you have a fireplace kit at home, you don't really need these. But again, I just bought them so I could test it out and see how is the quality of some of the things that they're going to send you. So now we have everything in the ultimate backyard bundle. All of this stuff, we've got the lid, the carrying case, absolutely everything. $603, I think, is what I spent. I did not pay for expedited shipping. I did not pay for any fancy frilly stuff except for making sure that everything got here undamaged. And this is completely undamaged. Not bad. So a couple of things about this is, one, don't operate it without this ring. When you get it, the ring is in upside down. Don't operate it without this ring on the top. That actually helps with the fire that's inside. Now, how this works is you'll notice it's solid on the sides, and we all know that fire needs oxygen. That's what these holes are for, and also why this base is good because it helps more airflow get inside there. Now, the bottom of this is solid, so there's no air coming in from the bottom. It's only coming in from these holes on the sides. Elevating it like this thing does get hot, so it just elevates it off the ground. Now, I've seen a lot of videos where people have this on patios, decking, and it's not burning the bottom. Mine is going to be on some dirt, decomposed granite that I have in the backyard. I got this just to lift it up a little bit, give it a little bit more ability to pull in air, because the air is pulled in through here, siphoned through the bottom, and then comes up, because with the heat that's inside here, there's no oxygen where the flames are, so it's pulling the oxygen in through the bottom and up through the base of the fire, and that's actually what creates your fire, the heat. It keeps it hot. One drawback to this is it's going to burn more wood. You just throw regular firewood inside here. Don't, drop trash or anything like that. That's just common sense. But it's going to burn hotter, which means it's going to burn more wood in the long run. You'll also notice that there's holes across the back, all the way around the ring near the top. There is more holes, and what that does is this is what I believe aids in the fact that this is not smokeless, but pretty close to smokeless. A lot of the videos and paperwork that I've read about this, it doesn't produce a lot of smoke, which is really cool, because if you're having this in your backyard, the last thing you need is to have a ton of smoke bellowing out, because then your neighbors are going to think your house is on fire. But this is supposed to aid in keeping the smoke down. Now, like I said, I'm going to drop this inside of another fire pit that I have in my backyard, and I'll show you a picture of that. It fits perfect. These come in multiple sizes. This is 19.5 roughly inches across. There's a bigger one, 30 inches. I think they're discontinuing that, going with a 27-inch. And then there's another one that's a little bit smaller. They also make camping stoves. I bought this size just because it will fit perfect in the enclosure that I have for it to go into. My enclosure is 19 3/4. This is 19.5. I'm praying that it's going to fit perfectly. But I'm going to get started on that for today. I've got to tear the old fire pit apart. I've got to drop this one inside. Hopefully by the end of this video, at the end, we'll be able to see the finished product. If not, you'll see another video of me swearing and cursing at the old fire pit because this one doesn't fit. But anyway, this is the Solo Stove Bonfire. It's the Ultimate Bundle, I think is what I bought. And that's, again, the one that comes with the skewers, the tongs, comes with the cover, comes with the ash cover. You could buy a lot of these items separately, but I just figured it was easier to buy it all in a bundle. I'll post a follow-up video once we get this thing up and running. But again, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day. Subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Okay, sir, now we're going to take a little bit of a field trip off to see the old fire pit with the Solo Stove next to it. And this should give you an idea of my plan. So now you can see the height difference between the two. I am going to have to raise the Solo Stove up a little bit, and I'll do that by putting either some bricks or some cinder blocks inside the base of this. And what I'm going to do is basically remove that interior, and it's only held on by a few screws underneath, and remove the guts of this fire pit and drop the Solo Stove inside. And I'm hoping that it'll fit, because so inside there now I've got the ring of the Solo Stove, and there's plenty of space around it, which will lead me to believe that it should fit perfectly in there. That outside, or that inside diameter of that inner ring on the fire pit itself is 19 3/4. The Solo Stove's biggest, widest point is 19.5. So it should drop right inside.